Thank you for watching another episode of Sloan's Reviews. Our mission is to help you decide what to love making next. Stay tuned at the end of this video for a talk about whether Temu is right for you. Thank you to all you who have subscribed to our channel. Please hit that like button, subscribe for more videos. We're trying to reach 100 subscribers by the end of October. Only 9 more to go. Wow. Today I'm reviewing the Lyra Da Vinci, a wood kit by Wood Trick. On the Sloan's Reviews rock scale of hardness, with 1 being easy and 10 being rock hard, I give this kit a 7 as it requires close attention to the parts to make sure you end up with a musical instrument. The instructions were pretty perfect. They were in a booklet-style format, though the hinge was on the top, so you turn the pages up rather than over, which was a little weird, but it allowed them to display the area you're working on in an almost one-to-one scale. You could easily lay the parts out on the page to make sure you got the right part and effortlessly continue on your build. Also, the instructions showed you where the parts were located on the wood frames in a vibrant purple color for easy location. The only criticism I have on page 39 is that they have you make sure the wheel fiddle surface is even. This would be way easier to evaluate and fix if you did this step on page 8 when you were assembling it and before you stuck it into the instrument. At the back of the instructions, they also include a few songs to play on your completed instrument. Looking at the parts, they were in a very thick frames, which was very nice. I had no broken parts, but they do provide you with a wee little frame of spare parts in case you needed them. I will say that the wood splintered a lot in this kit, though. I didn't get a large splinter, but I did get poked a few times. Turning to assembling the Lyra Da Vinci was pretty straightforward, but there are a couple of minor areas in which I had to make some adjustments, like they didn't have you wax the holes on parts that were going to have a piece inside the ring. I prefer to wax the inside of holes in this kind of scenario to make sure the part can operate and spin as smoothly as possible. Also on page 28, I had to file a little bigger hole for the tuning peg to go through. The parts went together so tightly that at times I had to use pliers to push the pieces together. They were very tough. The worst thing to assemble with this kit was on page 36, the handle for the crank. The pieces didn't want to stay in place around the octagonal ring, and it was frustrating to get them to stay in place long enough to insert them into the ring that held them together. Looking at the operation, I watched a couple YouTube videos on the operation and tuning of my Hurdy Gurdy, which helped a little bit. I tuned the instrument's main string to C and then applied cotton to the strings, which helped improve the sound and kept the wheel fiddle from wearing out the strings. One of the strings can be lifted off the wheel fiddle so you can play the instrument with 1 string or 2. The handle cranks pretty smoothly and the amount of resistance can be adjusted a couple of ways, though it will affect your sound. The instrument is a little light and it will move around as you crank the handle. The keys move very well and change the sound quite well. Does it make beautiful sounds? Beauty's in the ear of the beholder in this case, but I didn't really expect it to be really sweet sounding. It's a hurdy-gurdy. It does make enough different sounds, though, to play music. At the end of this review, I played London Bridge is Falling Down. Stay tuned. Looking at what I liked this kit a lot as the instructions were near perfect and the parts were all in thick frames, reducing the chance for them breaking. If Wood Trick does this with all their kits, I would be buying more some of the kits to review for you. The instrument is a beautiful construction with lots of detail and scroll work. My only regret is that I didn't stain and varnish the parts. Beautifully stained and finished, this would be quite the piece to have on your mantle. The only thing I really didn't like about this kit was assembling the handle for the wood fiddle, as it just didn't want to stay together initially. And the splintering of the wood. I did get stabbed a few times, but that's it. Otherwise, I love this kit. Would I do it again? You bet. I was so tempted to buy a second one to finish it with some stain and varnish. Wood Trick definitely has a new customer in me, absolutely. Is this a good kit for the first-time builder? I think so, but you do need to pay meticulous attention to the instructions to make sure you install everything in the proper orientation. Did you build a Lyra Da Vinci? What did you think? Put your comments below. Check out Wood Trick's website. It's in the description. They have a ton of awesome projects to tempt you with. If you're in a position to support me on Patreon, please click my link in the description. We have a camera that needs to be replaced for $3 a month. You get ad-free access to our videos. That $3 could help you decide what to love making next. Let's talk about Temu for a moment. I was very skeptical, and their app is just like a very nutty game show. But now I'm convinced. When was the last time Amazon gave you money back for a late arrival of your product? Yeah, never. Temu will give you money back if a product shows up late. How much back? I got $13 back on a $145 shipment that arrived 1 day late. They sell the same goods as Amazon for literally a few bucks to double digits worth of discount. Though admittedly, sometimes that means your goods won't come in a box. The app regularly gives you opportunities for discounts and even free merch, but please be careful. They will try to take some advantage of you if you're not careful. Once you figure out how to make the app work for you, you can save a lot of money over what you would pay at Amazon again for the same product. So think about it. Click the link in the description if you want to give it a whirl and prepare for the roller coaster ride that is the Temu app. One, 2, 3, 4. Alright, let's see if we can actually capture it on camera here. Okay. The idea is to get through onto the other side. I don't know if you can see it. It's right there. And catch it with your thumbnail there. To bring it through. And then slowly slide the file back out from under the loop. There. There you go. Ah, yeah. It wasn't near that easy. But got her done! Pretty smooth. Not too bad. I finally got around to writing an outro to give you plenty of time to hit those like and subscribe buttons. Thanks again to those of you who have already subscribed, and one of you will have the good luck to be my first paid tier patron on Patreon if you subscribe today. For $3 a month, you get access to my videos without having to watch ads. Thank you in advance.